Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be reviewing different item submissions, and this is my first time doing this, so I'm not sure whether people will like it or not. And yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do here is maybe provide some like possible feedback for all of these cool submissions that I've selected, and maybe it will help the creators improve on their next submission. So yeah, these submissions can range from like random stuff. I just pick some random few submissions here and there, and today we have 10 different submissions that we are going to review. And if the video length is too short or too long, I'll just adjust the number of submissions I review on the next video. If people do like this, then I'll of course make a second one and maybe even a third one, who knows. So during the making of this video, I've had the help of Pokemon Master 8619, who helped me in Team Create to fix all this stuff, and most importantly the stupid hats which kept going everywhere. Gotta thank him for that. Anyway, so we're gonna get started with the Chimney, which is made by the War Leader Tackle, Pokemon Master 8619, and Nerd_Man. All these ugly people right here have made this thing. So from what I see in this like chimney thing is that it's kind of like a Volcango based cell furnace, because if you compare it to Volcango, it's quite light in terms of the shape, but they are of course different in their own ways. Pokemon Master has just collapsed all over its cell furnace, and what I see different, like when I look at this, what I think about is that it's different from Volcango in the way that it has two different layers, because this has like a brick layer and then a snowy layer outside, whereas Volcango is just rock all the way around. I really like the presence on the outside. They really do add to the detail, as well as this little chimney outside, which is basically the name of this cell furnace. So I think it's an overall quite well done, and it has its own unique kind of thing which sets it apart from the Volcango. So up next we have this Jungle Shrine Portal thing. The name is not decided. It does not need to have a decided name because Beressa usually changes it anyway. And it is also made by Pokemon Master 8619. This time it is a solo project. It is made for the Dimensions contest by Out of Order Noob, I believe. And it looks pretty cool. It looks like kind of like Gate of Eclipse E kind of thing. You can see because of like the curved entrance and everything, and you can see like there's these two like torches on the side. It really does remind me of Gate of Eclipse, but it has its own different little theme to it. You can see there's like trees and everything, and yeah, one thing you could improve on is maybe it looks kind of great, so I'm not sure what it can improve on exactly, but it looks pretty cool. It's kind of like how it has its own unique details that sets it apart from Gate of Eclipse, like how the chimney sets itself apart from the Volcango. Anyway, next up we have Poseidons Faith by Grievous Amaro right here. So this Poseidons Faith, it looks, honestly, it's just so cool, alright? Like the first time that I saw this, it's just absolutely great, okay? Like I've always wanted to see a submission that's like, it's like all these cool kraken fangs and everything, and this just captures all the details very well in a cell furnace type of way. Oh, the eye keeps vanishing and coming back. Okay, that's pretty spooky. Oh, is that an intended feature? Oh, that would be so cool. Like it's like blinking. Oh, jeez, this is cool. And this trident is like embedded into the Kraken's tentacle, and it's pretty cool. I also like how there's like this kind of like little like vine moss thing on the side here. And yeah, overall pretty cool. What it can improve on is it can't improve on anything. It's just so cool. I'm just like spending so much time freaking out about how cool these submissions are, instead of like telling them thinking of like what they can improve on. But it's just so cool. It's so cool to just look at this. It's amazing, okay? It's absolutely amazing. Okay, next up we have the Fallen Christmas by Okay, I'm not gonna read this name. It's by Grievous Amaro and Pokemon Master 8619 once again. It seems that there's a kind of like very sad black and white Santa up here. He seems very fat, and he also has gifts for his children. They look very demonic, just like this crystal here. This tree also looks pretty sad and kind of like white and stuff. I have been given a hat. Wait, is there a hat given there? What? Why do I have a hat? Ah! Send help. Oh god, I look absolutely horrible. I'm going to throw these over the edge. Bye bye. Okay, so apparently Santa is a hat giver. It gives me hats. And there's another little chimney down here. Christmas ornaments, Christmas star, and they're all like black and white, which is, I guess, the theme that they were going on. Like they were like trying to create, because it's kind of like fall and Christmas. It's kind of like Christmas, except it's all basically it's gone to crap, and everything's gone wrong, and Santa's like very sad, and he's not giving gifts. Everything's all black and white. If you look behind, oh geez, what is this? It's a little P thing. What's this P for? P for presents. That's right. Okay, so this is the Northern Star by Webster the Spider. So I guess it's a cell furnace part, and these are little trees, and this is some kind of like Christmas house with a chimney and a campsite and little gifts. So this one, what I think of this is that it looks very blocky. So it could improve it by adding more unions to make more creative looking parts. So you can see, like, if I can identify what these parts are, then you're doing something wrong. Like, I can identify this is a wedge, and these are all wedges, and these are all rectangular parts. That means there's not enough like creative unions. You see this little sled looking like thing, it can be more rounded by making a union. And like this little house here, the roof looks too big, and yeah, and this tree looks kind of messed up. And you can also like cover this part up with something else as well, because like at this point this looks a lot like the normal cell furnace, except like recolored and reskinned, and then you just add some things on top of here. So it can definitely be improved on a lot. And yeah, oh, and I've fallen off again. Yay. I need to add walls. Oh great. Oh, okay, speed is back. Nice. Alright, so we have this Twitch Guardian here by Nameless. I have been bumped into, which is very rude, mind you. I believe this was made by Super Mario Bros or something like that, 729. I don't know, the name's broken, so I'm not sure. And this is a Twitch Guardian, which is named Twamby. It is not lethal. It does not chase people around yet, because there are no scripts. And according to, if I remember correctly, when he posted the submission on the forum page, he said that its range, damage, and health and everything will increase based on Breza's viewer count. And I think this looks pretty cool, and it can definitely be added into Twitch boxes. I mean, we need more Twitch items, so I'm definitely in support of this. You can see like it's quite cool that all the little details have been taken into account. Like these Twitch particles are small, and then they go up and they go really big, and its face also looks quite matching. I mean, its purple eyes and the shirt and the logo beneath and everything, all the materials and color look really nice. I would definitely like to see this in the game. And here we have an Altrayk, which I would like to believe is it's basically a more powerful Quasar, I guess. And it's also made by Super Mario Bros 729, I think that's his name. So what I can see over here is that there are two levers, some kind of statistic bar graph kind of thing, and there's fire and crystal pipes all around, and there's also a remote activation and some kind of like hazard kind of thing, like it's dangerous to go in there. And then we have the main kind of like thing up here with some particles and glow effects, and there's all these things that are holding up the orb and everything through like levitation, and I think it looks pretty cool. Although I feel that like there's like way too many different material. Oh my god. I need, oh my, okay, whatever. So what I think is that this is like way too many different materials. It's like this metal plate here, and then there's like pebbles here, granite here, cobblestone here, diamond plates there, and it's just like a mess of way too many materials, and I think that can be improved on. But otherwise this looks pretty cool, but at the same time I'm not sure what can a third quasar or pulsar do. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not sure what it can do. And the like little holdy things up here, these little fangs here, they look like, I mean, they should kind of be like more like closer together. I would like it more if they were actually connected to bulb, but I guess it's what he intended, like to make it look like it's levitating. But I think it would look better, and it looks kind of like oval shape rather than spherical. So I think I don't really like how it's kind of oval shape rather than circular. You can see like how it's not that perfect. And yeah, so here we have the Headless Horseman's Bridge by Twilight Crusader. So whoa, okay, I just completely forgot that was a conveyor. So what I can see here is there's like little trees and rest in peace grave thing. Oh, there's Headless Horseman, or at least that's what we think is a Headless Horseman. It looks pretty small down there, and then there's this little dark river, and I think overall it looks pretty cool. There's also a bridge. I like that as well. There are no wafers or capsules, which is quite a rare thing, because like you can see there's a container here, there's crystals there, containers there, and basically, oh my god. And like what I'm trying to say is basically it's quite original. There's like none of that really how do I put it this way, stuff that's used a lot. Like that's also true for all of these submissions over here. They don't use any containers, wafers and everything, and it looks overall kind of cool. What I can improve on is maybe well, it looks pretty cool. It could use some particles. I mean, if you use particles correctly, it could definitely help enhance kind of like the build and everything. And also I don't like how these look kind of symmetrical. Maybe instead of tree and like grave here, you could add something else. I'm not sure what. Maybe something like a broken wagon. And the river down here looks kind of out of place, you know, like maybe add like some kind of cave where the water is flowing through. That'd be cool as well. And so here we have Autumn's Last Leaves, which is 2 different submissions, kind of. So this is made by Autism Rules 234. So I guess this is when like Autumn's leaves is still here, and this is when it's all gone. So I guess this was kind of like inspired by the Autumn's Breeze, and I agree with what Griffiths is saying. The tree is kind of fat and it looks very weird, and it doesn't really look like a tree at all. And it could use more detail. I mean, there's still a lot of empty space over here and here, and it could use some particle effects as well. If they're used correctly, they can really help make the model look cooler. And the fact that you use like different layers and levels of parts is quite cool, but I think they can be emphasized on a little bit more by making each part look higher up or lower down, because right now it looks like they're just like raised or lowered by like half a stud or something like that. And the containers look like they're not really balanced, you know. Maybe like you can stick them into the grass a bit more, you know. It looks like as if like I would just like poke it and it would topple over and break apart. And now when all the leaves has fallen off all over the furnace, the containers are empty and everything, and the branches, now that they're exposed, they look very, very weird as well. They don't really look that nice, to be honest. So overall the tree can be improved on, and the concept is kind of copied, so I'm not very sure about the submission. Okay, so now we have here is a Frozen Temple by Catinator and Jojo Mao 474 God Band. Okay, so apparently the hitbox is non-collidable, so that's great. I think they broke something there, but that can be fixed very easily. So what we have here is what seems to be a tiny Berza. Seems to be what's that? What's he looking at? I think this is some kind of like ski or something, and he's posing really cool. And the trees down here are just like cones with cylinders on them, and those can definitely be improved on. I don't care if there's less trees. If the trees look as nice as, say, these over here, then yes, definitely this will make the submission better. And these like what are these? Candy cane kind of crystals. They look kind of like, it looks kind of weird, to be honest. It looks like it's like detached from itself or something. I'm not sure. And there's these containers up here which are circular. Oh, and there's a satellite thing here. Always like those. And there's a cracked kind of container over here that looks pretty cool. But what they could improve on is maybe like they could add like a little bit of like blue liquid there, and then have it like flowing out. That would look pretty cool. And then there's these like little brick house things which is supporting the whole like overhang which has the operator. These look like those can be improved on, because like usually overhangs aren't that circular. You can make it more random and blocky and natural looking. And yeah, that's basically it. There's a thing over here that could be more detail here, maybe have like another one of those statues. And yeah, I think that just about covers it for the entire submission review. Those characters which look white like these is because we could not find their models for their character. So we just put it like a template like that. So if you guys enjoyed this, remember leave a like so I know whether you guys want a second part to this or not. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.